What is going on, guys? Welcome to How Not to Suck. Today we are featuring the Bretonnians, and we are going to play as Albrecht de Bordelot. So, if you play WarHammer 2, you remember that he started all the way over here in Bretonnia, but now in WarHammer 3 he actually starts in Lustria. So, I think that's a good place for us to start with Bretonnia, because it's going to be a little bit harder of a start due to the fact that we have to deal with some lizard men with our very low leadership faction. So, if we have a look here, we have a couple foot squires, which, even though they're technically your best unit for melee infantry, they are absolute garbage. So we're going to want to be getting rid of those as soon as we can. The one good thing about Albrecht is he does buff these guys, but in my opinion, they're still not good enough to really keep in the army for very long. These guys also not very good. Obviously, the upkeep will be a little bit less, and keep them for now. Archers are decent, even though they say poor leadership. They have poison attack. They're actually a decent archer unit. And then you start with a couple Knights of the Realm, which not my favorite unit, but we will see what we can do. So, the very first thing we want to do as Bretonnia is recruit a lord for the first turn. So we're going to look here. And I think we'll go with this guy. So with Bretonnia, you have a... So normally with lords you have your detail skills, and then with Bretonnia you actually have vows here. So this is very important. The reason being is because it reduces the upkeep on your knight units. So your knight units are definitely your best units to use in Bretonnian armies, so you're going to want to make sure that you get this. Some of these are much easier to get than others. The easiest one to get for the first one is Pledge to Silver. You just rank up 5 times, so we'll take that. Also, your Paladin heroes also get vows. They don't get any leadership reduction, obviously, but they do get bonuses to their fighting capabilities, so that is very good, because Paladins are, in my opinion, one of the best heroes in the game. So we're also going to do this. And if we take a look at Elberic here, he starts with Knight's Vow completed, so upkeep reduced for Knights Errant, Knights of the Realm, and Pegasus Knights. So if we take a look, the middle one is probably the hardest one to get. It really depends which one you pick on where you are on the campaign map. So here we want to do jungle, win a siege battle in desert or jungle climate, so we're going to take that one. We're going to throw our hero here into the army. Take a look at this. I would say with the money we have, we'll get this for some extra income. We will get the growth. And then as far as this goes, I think the best thing to start for Albrecht would be Decrees of Bretonnia, because that goes right into their tree that gives them diplomatic relations, which can be very helpful for dealing with things in Bretonnia. So we will take this, and let's jump right into the first battle here. Could I resolve this? I will show it so that we can kind of see how the Bretonnia units work. So let's load in. Okay, so I will preface this by saying that my campaign map skills are far superior to my battle skills, but that doesn't mean that I'm terrible at this. But campaign map is what you're gonna get the most from watching my videos. So let's see what we can do with these guys. So the problem with this is that Bretonnian, especially their infantry, have very low leadership. And when you're fighting a faction like lizard men
We fight for Bretonnia.
that have a lot of terror, fear-causing units. That can obviously be an issue. So what I'm gonna do is keep these guys here. These two will definitely do a significant amount of damage. If we can get them on the Lord and eliminate him from the battle, that will be very good for us. So, I'll bring these guys over here.
Heroes of Bretonnia.
And start.
Ready for battle. Honor awaits. Lord of Bretonnia.
For anybody who didn't know, if you control G on your units, you can move them up as a unit and they will stay in the formation that you selected them to be in. We're going to try and take this hill here, but I'm assuming they will come and try to stop us, but we will see.
Knights of the realm. Take the ground. Faith is my armor. Battle ready. With haste.
So that's actually good. He kind of wasted his magic shooting into the trees there. So.
Hastily.
And they are more worried about the cavalry here, so they're shifting their formation, so it looks like I will be able to take the hill, but we'll see in a second.
Full tilt. Immediately. Ah, what? Double knights. Run.
So we outrange these guys big time, so these archers will be able to kill quite a few of them, which is nice. We do want to take out these skink skirmishers if we have the chance to, but they're actually doing a pretty good job, the AI right now, of kind of circling their formation around.
What orders? Work now! Run, men! Lord of Bretonnia!
Luckily they only have skinks, it looks like. Well, they have one unit of sword spears. So we definitely don't want to charge into that, but if we can get them in melee here, we should be able to deal with it. So these guys in, and then charge from behind.
Quick now! What do you need? At speed! Squires! Ready! Bows high! Squires! Break them! Knights of the Ring! Shields! High! Awaiting orders!
Cycle charge or two into the back of these sword spears, and hopefully
Post haste!
they will break.
For the king! Knights of Bretonnia! I
Let's see
honor my
over
vow!
here.
Immediately! Show us the foe! By the lady! Clear out! Full tilt! Smite
This,
them!
and then put the foot squires.
Quick now!
Killing these guys.
Squires! For the king!
You want to try to take out as many units as you can, just because in Warhammer 3 now you do not get XP for killing a unit unless you completely kill the unit, so it does favor auto resolve, but you're going to want to manually fight a lot of your battles. So especially when you're fighting the Lord, you definitely want to make sure he gets completely taken out. And these units do not want to do what I'm telling them to do for some reason.
Quickly! Peasant woman! Hold! Fight for your lords! Doing your bidding! Ready to fire! For the lady! At once! Take the ground! Protector of the realm!
So we win, hit fast forward, make sure this guy dies. And then if we can run some of these other units off, that would also be good. Alright. Took a little bit of damage there, but nothing too serious. Obviously, it would have been worse if we had auto-resolved it. I think just because of the Sora Spears, honestly. They're very good early game, especially against our peasant units. So. Excuse me, by the way, I've had a cold for the last week or so, so my voice is not sounding great, but we're going to get through it. So we'll take the experience for this. They actually died there, so we got full XP for that.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
And then what we can do... Also, another thing I forgot to mention was have the chivalry system here. So you get this from winning battles mostly. You can lose it from sacking, looting settlements, raising settlements, sometimes, unless they're like a really evil faction, and then you're not going to lose any. So it gives leadership, gives a couple other things. Also gives you able to call upon the Green Knight, which is a really powerful hero for a certain number of turns. Don't worry too much about this, because you're just... I mean, Warhammer 3 takes a really long time to get through a campaign. You'll get to the max very quickly, so I'm not too worried about that. And then the other thing they have here is the peasant economy. So Bretonnia probably has, in my opinion, the strongest economy in the game. The reason for that is they have really good economy buildings, really good economy upgrades here in the technology tree, and they also don't have supply lines. So supply lines is basically every time you recruit a new army, you get a extra kind of cost added on, and that adds up over time, and you're going to need a lot of armies in this game because the campaign map is very large. So that takes a huge burden off of your economy, the fact that they don't have to worry about supply lines. And that is another reason why I got this guy right in the beginning, because it's not going to affect my income at all. So the peasant economy, if you hire too many of the peasant units, and it'll tell you when you're hiring them, like if I do, excuse me, if I do this, all of a sudden it says, warning, there are more presence in your armies than your faction can sustain. So it doesn't obviously that now, but once these two get recruited, you will have that problem. That will reduce how much money you're getting from your farms, and your farms are definitely the buildings you're going to want to get. So what we can do here is hopefully we can reach this. Still turn one. And we are just going to auto-resolve this because I hate doing settlement battles. So you can fight that if you want. You could probably get a better result, but for now we are just going to do that. That looks good. And then we are going to get... Okay, and also every time you get a... I'm not exactly sure the exact number, but every time you capture a new settlement, you do get extra peasant capacity. So we can now hire a total of 10. So we're going to get 3 more archers. Take a look here at the skill points. And I think the best thing for him right now would be movement range. And we're going to go for Inspired Peasants as well. And this guy, I usually do with the Paladins, I usually do their yellow tree because they can get very, very strong. Alright, and then we'll pass the turn. I know a lot of people are scared to play Bretonnia because of the peasant economy thing. They have terrible units in the beginning, but honestly, Bretonnia is maybe the strongest faction in the game. So definitely do not be... And they're very fun to play, especially late game, so do not be afraid to play them. Alright. Gonna get some of this. We're gonna get this guy moved up. And then, yes, we are going to get another lord here, so... This resistance pretty good. We'll take that.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Alright, we need to get over here. Let's see. So I think I'm going to do is move Elberic here. Let's see. Oh, that's actually too expensive for that. That's not good.
Lord of Bretonnia.
Also, these guys will pretty much declare war on everybody, so inevitably you're going to get declared war on by them. You actually have to take out quite a bit here in the beginning, and it's a pain in the butt because of the jungle climate and all the stuff you gotta kind of go around. Ugh. Alright.
Protector of the realm.
This guy up here. This guy up here. Oh, so I forgot to do. I think it was this guy's vow. Nope. Make sure you get the vows as quickly as possible. You don't want to waste any time. Alright, and then we're gonna get one more lord.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
So they also do have the prophetess lords here. They can be okay. I just prefer to get these guys because they're like really strong in combat, and you kind of need that, especially
My
early game.
strength and wisdom are yours.
All right, so
Lord
we will move
and hero.
Elberic up here, and then pass the turn. Oh, he actually ran away, which is good for us. It'll be easier to take his capital city.
Going forth. My reputation precedes. For the lion. Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Alright, so another reason we got these guys is this makes it a lot easier to fight these battles. They're very strong. And also, if you get these guys going early, it's easier to have their vows completed kind of mid-game-ish, so you can get better. And we actually get decisive, so we're going to auto that. Took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Occupy. And now we've secured the first province. So if we look here, let's see. How's the control look? Not terrible. Provincial instability will go away eventually, so we're going to go with the growth. This we do not need. I may get this, not necessarily because we don't have the money this turn, but not necessarily because of the questing knights, which are a very good unit, but because of the hero capacity, because paladins are just too good to pass up. So if you look here, let's see. I will take this. The reason being is we're gonna have to deal with these guys over here, and there's gonna be corruption. Yeah, so by the time we get over there, we're gonna have to deal with a lot of attrition, so hopefully that will help us with that.
Armored in faith.
And look here, we'll get the peasant, upgrade, ammunition, and melee defense. Warhammer 2, it was more highly rated for auto-resolve, and I think just better in general, but I'm not sure if that's the same, the auto-resolve thing in Warhammer 3, but I still think melee defense is better than melee attack most of the time. So get that, and then we'll pass turn. Yeah, this guy's coming over here. He's gonna start corrupting my stuff too. That's a pain in the ass.
Pious.
Executing.
Protector of the realm.
I want to come over here and finish these guys off, but now I'm a little worried that he's going to attack me.
Very well, if you insist.
But actually, we'll get. Actually, let's get this, and then we'll get a farm.
Guardian of Bretonnia.
All right, gonna risk it here.
Glory awaits. Guardian.
I'm gonna send these guys over. He's actually taking attrition, which is nice.
Going forth.
Taking my leave. My strength and wisdom are yours.
I am no
The
child.
one good thing about this is if he does attack this, like, he can't beat us here. He might actually be able to take this guy solo, though. That's kind of an issue. But he should be able to win here. If I lose one of these guys, not a big deal. If he does take this, we just took it. It's for level 1, so we could just take it right back, so that's not a big deal. Who did we get?
Yes.
Up here. Alright, so more to melee defense, and then pass turn. It's like right on top of me, man.
Lord and hero.
This guy could also come down here.
Pious.
I think we put this guy here, and maybe that wards him off from attacking, and then we move the rest of the guys up and take this. He's actually going to have to attack us, because I think this is his last settlement. So when you take somebody's last settlement, if they still have an army out in the field, they'll start to take a lot of attrition. And also, if they can reach one of your settlements in that turn, they have to attack it, so they will automatically attack, whether they can win or not. So that's something to keep in mind.
Lord.
That being the case, I'm actually going to move this guy back too. I think they should be able to win that,
Yes.
and then we'll do this. Auto this. And this, you definitely, I mean, you can get this, but the problem is it stops you from getting any income from farms, and the farms are just so much better that you're just better off to not worry about it. Alright, so actually the next best thing to do is actually to fight these guys, which looks like it's probably going to happen anyway, and it's kind of nice because they're taking quite a bit of attrition here. Alright, Elbrick, we'll go with this again. This guy. Go for that. We want to be able to keep up with everybody else. And then we'll pass. That's going to be nice.
Faith is my armor.
Alright, what is the best move here? Are they at war with them? Yes, they are. They're actually trying to fight each other. If they can take each other out, and then I move kind of towards this area, that would be nice. See, he's taking attrition now, just because no reason to call home, forces suffering attrition, so let's deal with that. This guy back, and then
Noble. Protector of the
this
realm.
isn't quite done.
Honor before glory.
Let's get a few knights. So your knights don't count towards your peasant economy, but these guys here, the mounted yeomen, they do count as peasants. So, and they never ever worth getting, by the way. So don't worry about that. 175 upkeep is going to be quite a bit, but these guys will be really strong early game, so. You can actually move here.
Glory awaits.
And then research, we're going to go for this now. And I don't know if that's worth getting right now. We should probably wait for this, so we're going to wait until the next turn. I can't tell. I think he might have killed him.
The laws of chivalry demand.
I don't even know how you guys know I'm here, but sure. Alright, so they're dead, so we don't have to worry about them. Royal Stable's upgraded, so we can go here. And since we got that event, we got rank 5. So if we take a look... This is huge. Melee attack plus 10. That's huge.
Very well.
So he's rank 5. We'll give him this. And then 3 points into that. So now he's already just super strong. He's already like better than a lord at the beginning of a game, so. Oh, we have to do his vows also. So vow, pledge to chivalry. And then we need to take this guy
Do you
out.
know who I am?
He's actually getting taken out by this guy. It's interesting. I almost wonder if we kill this guy first. Is this a... And then maybe he starts to come over here, and then we can deal with him that way, so we're going to give that a shot.
Guardian of Bretonnia. My reputation
So we'll
precedes
move.
me.
Looks like there's not enough corruption there right now to
Onward.
cause me attrition, so we can move here. You'll see like the attrition symbol come up next to your cursor if you're gonna take attrition there. So move all these guys over. The only thing I'm worried about is him just coming right over here, which would be an issue. That. Actually, let's do. Yeah, we don't need that right now.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
We're gonna leave this guy in here for now,
If the lady wills it.
and then we're gonna move.
Taking
him
my
up.
leave.
So let me know in the comments how you guys are liking Immortal Empire so far. I think it's actually better than Mortal Empires was, and I loved WarHammer 2. I had like 1,000 hours in WarHammer 2, so. Yeah, so it does look like he's coming back over to try and save himself here.
Yes.
So we're gonna move these guys up,
Noble.
and then we're gonna declare war on him.
Attack!
Alright, decisive, all of that.
Yes.
Good.
Valiant lord.
This guy can go.
Ready to serve.
You can go right into Hellbreak.
I
That's fine.
shall share my greatness.
Noble. Do you know who I am?
Alright, I'm gonna risk this and say that I don't think even if he attacks this, he wins in one turn, and I have wall, so he has to siege, so we'll move this guy over, just because we want to get his vows going a little bit too. Alright, finish that.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
And then melee attack.
Do you know who I am?
We'll grab this, just because we're gonna need to lower the corruption here. It's not terrible, but we will need to at some point. That's for him. And now everybody's kind of leveling up a little bit, so they just have to rank up 5 times for that first vow, so they're well on their way now. And we're pretty early on in the campaign, so. Ooh, that is rough. don't think this guy had a ton of units. We're gonna give this a shot. No guarantee that we win here. If we do lose, I don't think he's gonna die. So that's one good thing, but we are gonna find it. If you auto-resolve that, he probably loses because they have so much extra auto-resolve from the ambush. So, but I think this was the smaller army, if I remember. So if it's just him, like, he will definitely win. So and maybe even if there's like 1 or 2 units, he wins by himself. So
Battle ready!
alright, what do we got? Alright, they're flying melee, so that's good. They're not just gonna shoot him from up there.
Take the ground!
Yeah, man. He should definitely be able to win this. The only issue is their siege units, so they do have that little extra health pool because of the barrier, but... Ooh, yeah, that's tough too. Once that goes down, he'll be a lot stronger, so that's good. I didn't realize that they had that in this, huh? He's still winning either way, so I don't know where the rest of their units are, but... There we go. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be tough. Just because these guys have a lot of range, but if they shoot into here, they'll probably actually hit more of their own units, so that's actually good.
At speed!
Fighting these spears is not gonna be good.
On to glory! At once! Glory awaits! Apace!
Let's throw Lord here. If I can get him by himself, that would be good, but I don't doubt I'm gonna be able to, honestly. And again, even if he dies, he's rank 1, so I could just get another guy. It's not a huge deal. He didn't get any vows completed or anything, so this is the one we actually would be okay with him dying, so that's good. I wonder if there's any way we can, like... I don't think you can retreat, but... Alright, fight these guys for now. It's just these guys that are the issue. Honestly, could probably win if these guys weren't here. It's just because they have anti-large. It's going to be an issue.
Full tilt! Battle calls!
Yeah.
Tout de suite! For Our Lady!
If we could just get them to shoot to here, that would be good, but...
Moving apace! Battle ready! Quickly!
Get him in the middle of this, maybe he won't take too much damage from the spears. We'll see. At this point, I don't think we're going to win this, but maybe we can just deal a little bit of damage to him. Yeah, he might actually just break beforehand, but we'll see. If we can move him over and attack this guy. And then we're just gonna speed it up because I don't think there's any hope for this battle, unfortunately, but if he can deal a little bit of damage, that's good enough for me, I think, at this point. If he was higher level, I'd be upset about it, but it's all good. I should have paid more attention to that. Yeah, that's alright. It's gonna happen sometimes. Alright, so he actually lived, so that's really not a huge deal. I do think that if I auto-resolved that, he would die, so that's good. But we can just do this now.
And wisdom are yours.
What else do we got?
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
My reputation precedes me.
Pious.
Who's the guy that got wounded
Blessings
here?
of the lady be upon
Move
you.
him over here.
Do you know who I am?
What do we
It
have
shall
for
be so.
her? Ooh, that's a little bit beat up. Maybe he will kill this guy?
It shall be
So what we're gonna do is actually put this guy here in ambush. This guy here. Actually, we'll move
Protector
Alberic
of the realm.
all the way up because we're gonna go for this, and then we'll put this guy
Very
in.
well, I go. Armored in faith.
And then we will upgrade this.
Do you know who I am?
So here's another thing. These units here are going to be pretty much all you recruit at the end. They don't have to be. I mean, you can recruit whatever you want, but I'm going to go for this for now because these units, Pegasus Knights, Pegasus Knights, Hippogriff Knights, are very, very good units. Some of the best units in the game, and you'll see that towards the end of the campaign, you'll win pretty much every battle very easily. So.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though, for while the potential rewards are...
I don't know where the other guy went. He actually may have killed him here.
Yes!
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Alright, the problem here now is if I kill him, the only person for this guy to fight then is me. So if I think I'll move this guy back over here and just send Albrecht here.
My strength and wisdom
And he should
are
be able to
yours.
take this on his own. That actually took quite a bit of damage there, but that's alright.
The House of Chaos rejects you.
Alright, so they're dead.
Protector of the realm.
This, I think we will build this here eventually, but I think for now we'll get rid of this in favor of more growth, so. Alright, what else do we want here? I think we'll go for this for now, just so that maybe not everybody decides they want to kill me while we're over here. This stuff we can get whenever, as long as these guys are still alive. I don't know if I really want to deal with this and that for now, but we'll see. Maybe I will decide to
Honor before
do
glory.
that as well. What do we got here?
Lord of Bretonnia.
Lord,
My strength and wisdom are yours.
do you know who I am? Valiant Lord.
Yeah, these guys are probably going to declare war on us at some point. They shouldn't be they're not a major faction, so we should be able to deal with that, but the thing about Warhammer 3 is, like, everybody wants to fight you in Warhammer 3. So you really got to get your economy in check so that you can, like, spam some good armies out. Otherwise, there's just too many enemies coming in at you at once. It doesn't work the same way. Like, in Warhammer 2, like, these guys would be my friends already, probably. But these guys may end up declaring war on me. The good thing about Bretonnia is all of these you can get all this extra relation with, so that's pretty nice. Alright, we're gonna put this here. He looks to be going down towards this. We want to make sure that he does not get there.
Lord of Bretonnia.
Even if he does, we'll just kill him when he's there. So we're gonna go all the way over. This guy can
Protector
come out
of
of
the
ambush
realm.
stance. What can we do here? put this. I wonder if I could actually win with these three. Like, it's potential that I could, but let's not risk it for now. We'll just pass the turn.
I will not blight my soul.
That can sometimes happen with Bretonnian lords. They're very strong, so especially early game, if you got a weakened army like this, if you have a couple of them, they can really, really do some good work. So that's nice.
Guardian of Bretonnia, glory awaits. Fine.
My reputation precedes me. No.
These lands are ours.
Yeah, so like I was just saying, like, there's no reason for this guy not to like me, because he's another human, with the humans here, but it's because of the threat meter. That's why. Oh, actually, you know, procedure is a immediate threat. That's interesting. But yeah, in Warhammer 3, it's just, people just want to fight you for some reason a lot more. That's alright, we should be able to deal with that. That's not a big deal. Question is, how many turns do we have until he's here? That's actually irritating. He's at war with these guys. I kind of want to deal with a more immediate threat first, so he may actually just die to these guys. I'm pretty sure he will die to them if he attacks that. This army will die anyway, so what we can do is send Alberic
I will indulge you.
and one of these guys up, and we'll send these two guys down here. And if he dies to this, we should be able to take this with just the two of them. Yep. Actually, no, we'll get. Oh, we can't afford it. Yeah, we'll go for that. We need a little bit more income. Don't worry too much about the income early, because you'll see you'll have huge income later on. So. Ooh, it's a big army. Hopefully he doesn't have any really good stuff in there. It'll be a pain in the ass. That's fine. The good thing is they're just Empire units, but
Protector of the
he's gonna take this. There's nothing I can do about that.
Fight for Karnath.
Did he die here? I think he did. Now the question is, can I take this? There's only 3 units here, so I'm gonna say that I can. So let's try that.
Guardian. For Breton.
Yeah. So again, and even actually these guys came. I don't even think they're allied with me, but yeah, they came and helped me out. So let's auto this. And now this province is secured. I think he is dead. Yes, he is. All right, so that's one thing we have to worry about. And then we'll get some more growth here.
Yes.
Move you
Taking
up.
my leave.
Move you up to here.
Moving out.
And then, ooh, that's tempting actually. The reason why is because these guys will dominate this. So we're gonna get, I guess we can just get one. And then let's start working on economy stuff now.
Protector of the realm.
We can start. The only thing now is these guys might be upset with me, but I think that they should like me a little bit more because of the technology that we just got, so that should be fun. So I'm gonna move you here.
Striking out.
You can have this. Yeah, so there's nothing we can do about this. I mean, we could fight it. It's kind of a waste of time in my opinion. These units are trash. They're just gonna break really quick, so we're just gonna auto that. They take a little damage. Alright, so what we're gonna try here is to move this guy here.
Guardian.
We could attack this right away. I think it's better if we try this, so we're gonna move him here.
I go.
And we're gonna go in ambush, so super high ambush chance. This is kind of a bait, so he's gonna be like, "Ooh, I can come over and kill the whole army here," even though it's just the Lord. But and then hopefully he'll run right into this, and then we'll have the ambush there. So. Move up here.
Yes.
Alright, let's see if he falls for it. There we go. You know what, let's fight it. Hopefully we can get a pretty good result, better than the other one. That way we can kind of more quickly finish him off. Since he already's fighting me, I don't think I'll give him peace treaty unless he is really huge, but I doubt that. Taking this army out will be good because they got a little bit of experience, and then if he does come back, he won't be able to have an army that's that strong. So, and again, these units are just, they're not that great. This is a terrible unit, like terrible unit. Their best units here are these two, so. Cool, so we'll do this, put these guys here with these guys, there, all these guys can go here, deal with these, no, these guys are, I thought these were handgunners, but they're not. Put them there, put these here so we can hit the front, and then you three, where's Marcus? He has stock, so I can't see him. He's probably going to be in the front, I would assume, so we're going to put these three here so they can kill him. And start.
Ready for battle. Break them. On to glory.
There he
Noble
is.
and pious. We obey. Knights of the realm. Defenders of the realm. Battle ready.
Oi! Quick, march! We fight for Bretonnia! Squires!
Knights of the realm.
Immediately! Shields, aye! Awaiting orders! At once! What orders? Knights errant! Show us the foe!
Lord of Bretonnia. Charge.
Brave knights!
Knights errant. Understood.
Full tilt!
Moving a base.
Battle ready!
Swiftly. Trample them.
A lot of spears, so that's a little bit of an issue, but we should be able to do it.
Ready for orders?
Gets in, it should.
Kill them all!
You guys go here.
My lord.
With haste!
Actually took more damage than I thought I would.
Slay them!
Immediately! At speed! Remember your vows!
Come on, lads!
Protector of the realm!
Surprised these guys aren't winning more, actually.
What do you bid?
Good news is we're just dragging them away from the battle, so.
Hastily!
At once!
Questing knights! Die, fiends! Annihilate them! We serve our liege!
Hastily! To victory! Knights of the Realm!
Knights errant! Ready for battle!
Kill him, please.
Boundless valor!
Questing knights!
Man, they just run around him in circles. He should be dead by now. Like, it's a little silly, actually. That's okay.
Attack! Noble knights! Ready!
Come back. You guys come over here. We'll actually just swap the two of them off.
Archers,
They're dead. Hit this. Kill all the spears.
All knights! Knights of the realm! At once!
We serve the lady! For Bretonnia!
Alright, Marcus is gone. Just make sure he dies.
Armor
Cool.
in faith.
And they're shattered. Since we ambushed them, I believe they should just be done, so we don't have to run them down. Got a decisive, which is better than the auto resolve, so we got most of the damages on these guys, so that's not terrible, so no big deal. These guys actually perform really well, which is surprising. We were just fighting Empire troops, though, so no big deal. Takes replenishment. And yeah, he's dead. They actually have another army right here, so it's actually good that we may actually be able to get them. What do you want? Oh, okay. I will take that. How bully. So yeah, that was all of that technology with the lizard men plus 50. Because these guys love to declare war on the player faction, like this faction in particular, even though they just have this. And they're a pain in the ass to beat because they have all of these blessed units all the time. But yeah, like the only reason he did that was because of that technology for sure. So, oh, and we got this too, which is actually really good for our army. So, what does this look like? These guys are already pretty beat up. That's pretty nice, and he's only level 1.
My strength and wisdom are yours. Valiant lord.
You up.
Leaving.
My strength and wisdom are yours. Protector of the realm.
Do you know who I am?
And auto this. Cool. So yeah, with that strategy, I mean, we may as well have not taken any damage that fight because, I mean, look. And these guys will pretty much be back to full health by the time they get down here. Look at the armies they have.
Unworkable.
That's a little scary, actually. I might have to fight both of them next turn.
No.
And they only have, like, they probably don't have more than 5 settlements. And they have, like, 3 full stacks already, and it's turn 17. So that's the thing about Warhammer 3 too, is, like, these AI factions can just spam out these armies, so be prepared for that, and, like, if you can avoid getting in a ton of wars with people, like, do it. I mean, it's hard. I will show you some strategies later on how that you can kind of mitigate that, but it's not always 100% possible, unfortunately. Let's grab this.
Yes.
And what else can we do here? Let's see. We'll go for that.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
I don't want to take this, But considering what we're looking at facing, it might be nice if these guys were... Well, I mean, look, their stats are just awful, but they are still better than these guys are, so I think I will grab that for
now, yes. Noble.
Alright, so this guy completed his first vow as Paladin, so he gets the extra 5 armor leadership. And then I think we just go for this. Also, did Albert complete his second vow? He did. So the third one, in my opinion, the easiest one to get is kill 5 enemy lords in battle. So do that.
Armored in faith. My reputation precedes me.
Alright, so obviously they thought they couldn't win there, which is nice.
No.
Now, what do we do here?
Yes?
I think this area is secure down here. The only person who... Like, these guys all like me now because of that technology. The only person who may attack me is this guy, but I'm assuming he has enough to deal with the rest of this stuff, so... And these guys also may attack me, but they have to deal with him. They have a lot, though, man. Look at all the stuff they have. Oh, this is 1,000 Mons, too. Oh, this is 2 different factions. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so you move up here. You go to here.
Do you know who I am? Lord. Peasants work.
And we're going to try to ambush them again. And again, we have an 80% chance. It's mostly because of the jungle. And we will go for this. We don't need it. I don't think we need that either. Go for this. And then pass.
Only the Grail companion.
He's already asking for a peace treaty. I'm not going to give him a peace treaty because we're winning. And I'm not at war with anybody else. If I was at war with a bunch of other people, I might consider giving a peace treaty to him, but... I didn't fall that time, unfortunately, but that's okay, that'll happen sometimes. He might actually be an ambush chance. We are gonna find out. Oh no, he moved all the way up there. Look at the armies they have, man. Alright, auto this, that's fine. We're getting some good XP on these units. Unfortunately, we're gonna get rid of most of the peasants at some point.
Noble.
You move up.
Taking my leave.
Protector of the realm. Very well, I go. You dishonor me.
We're actually getting some trade agreements now, so this might be nice to have. I don't think we need that right now. Let's get that.
It shall be so.
These lands are...
Yeah, we're trade. Good. So definitely take, I mean, you don't want to take this one because we do have some farms. And we don't have any industry, so that's fine. Alright guys, so it's been about an hour for this video, so it doesn't take 17 years to upload, and we're going to call it there. I'm sorry if the quality doesn't come out perfectly. For some reason YouTube downgrades the quality when you upload it. If anybody has any suggestions how to fix that, that'd be great. I'm probably going to film the second episode right after this, so it should come up pretty soon. So, call it there. Thanks.